National Weather Service, our estimations behind the scene too, is that the outer wall is going to be making landfall parts of Terrebonne Parish within the next 30 minutes. Also, really intense wind speeds. Look at these storms right connected with the eye wall, coming right on through those bayou areas and in some of those marshy areas of the outer areas of Terrebonne Parish. Where are we standing for wind speeds? We're already picking up wind gusts to 40 in the city, 40 at Port Fourchon, 38 mile per hour wind gusts to Morgan City, even 30 mile per hour gusts even into the North Shore. So we are just at the beginning stages, folks, of this storm starting to roll through. How about the buoys? And this is our first estimation of when the strongest winds will be here. This buoy reporting just offshore 37 mile per hour gust to Grand Isle at 17, and then 33 gusts. It looks to be right in between with some of those gusty winds. Not too bad just yet at some of those buoys, right in line with what we had. The wind field, let's look at the forecast. Now, this is showing up one of the first times I've seen intense winds in our forecast data going into hurricane strength, but really, this is going to wrap up to it looks to be on the order of tropical storm strength. But look at the timing. Moving onshore, the eye wall, and again, center of the eye wall's official landfall, looks to be estimations between 3.5 to 4 hours from now. So we will be ramping up the storm throughout the day. Intense winds right along closest to the track to Thibodaux, to Houma, River Parishes, Terrebonne, Fourche, St. James Parish. You head northward, you go up to St. John the Baptist, and even go into Tangipahoa Parish as well. We are not done with the storm until we get a little bit later into the nighttime and overnight hours. This goes all the way through tomorrow morning too. So let's kind of reset at this point, and where do we stand at this time during the day? The storm has effectively just begun. Wind speeds will continue to increase throughout the day. Strongest winds farthest south, moving north throughout the day. The pockets of intense rain and winds have already started too, with the outer bands making their way onshore. Those are potential tornado producers. If you didn't hear, we're under a tornado watch up until 11 o'clock tonight. The timing, now, all the way going into Thursday morning. But the thing is, this looks to be maintaining its strength, and we shouldn't be going much further from where we stand at this point. Winds maintaining 90 mile per hour strength, averaged over 1 minute. Barometric pressure at 978. The only thing I'm seeing that will increase is going to be the forward speed in northeast movement at 17 miles per hour. A couple of feeder bands already. We've had our first tornado warning of the day, but didn't have any reports. That was good. Lower Plaquemines. Morgan City is going to be the track. Donaldsonville, Gonzales, north even Livingston and Greensburg looks to be the most likely track. National Hurricane Center has now deviated this track just a little bit in the 2 o'clock update. Look at this bend, goes a little bit more now, kind of north-northwest, maybe the west side of Morgan City, and then a northeastward movement that still puts it through maybe Donaldsonville, Gonzales, on the way to Livingston and close to Livingston and right near Greensburg too. Timing of this is the 7 o'clock landfall potential. I think it might be a little sooner than that based upon where we stand. But that track will show those strongest winds in our western zones that I just described. Tornado watch up until 11 o'clock. All the feeder bands and all these individual cells wrapping into the center of the storm have an opportunity to give us that potential spin in weaker end variety tornadoes. The winds, 28 right now at Lakefront. That is a sustained wind, gusting to 50 miles per hour, nearly 50 miles per hour. When we look at the data coming through, this data are a little bit farther off to the east with 60, 70 mile per hour wind gusts that we've got. And again, the rainfall could be one of the most impressive aspects with this, but storm surge, I do have areas now in the lake that we're expecting a surge with this going up 4 to 6. And we're going to have some more focused storm surge graphics on you too with some of our high-res data. I'm going to have that coming up. But again, we are just beginning with the storm right now. Strongest winds just starting to move onshore with the outer eye wall. We'll be here in about 30 minutes in outer Terrebonne Parish.
If you